Hello guys and welcome to United's Glory. The Manchester United Jadon Sancho transfer drama is continuing. It seems to have reached somewhat of a halt in terms of negotiations. Many reporters are saying it's like a game of chess between Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund. Manchester United feel it's irresponsible to pay 108 million, the asking price for Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund. Some saying Borussia Dortmund will not alleviate from that price whatsoever. But Manchester United, like I said, feel irresponsible doing it in the climate of today, which is, of course, a climate heavily affected and impacted by the coronavirus. So I'm going to put this question to you guys. How much do you think Jadon Sancho is worth? Do you think he's worth the 108 million? Do you take the current climate into consideration? Or do you believe Manchester United should get him at a discounted price? Or do you think he's worth more than the 108 million? Let me know down in the comment section and why. So obviously the negotiating over price is going to delay the transfer for potentially a week or two. But ultimately, we know that all parties want to get this deal done. So I think it's a matter of time. Manchester United pulling out of this deal now would look very negative for the club. Even for the muted £108 million, there simply isn't a talent like Jadon Sancho out there that's proven that can ultimately fill that right-hand position, a desperately needed position for Manchester United going forward and hopefully to push us towards a title challenge. However, if you know of a potential transfer we could go for less money than what we'd get Jadon Sancho for, by all means let me know in the comment section. But of course, you may find a rough diamond out there somewhere, but ultimately, there's no proven talent as far as I'm concerned or that I know of that you could get for that price. This video is mainly about Jadon Sancho filling that number 7 shirt. Of course, since the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo, it has felt like that shirt has been cursed. We've brought in proven players, good players, and somehow they've floundered under the pressure of the Manchester United number 7 shirt. Of course, the Manchester United number 7 shirt has been home to a plethora of Manchester United greats, including George Best, Brian Robson, the King, Eric Cantona, David Beckham, and you have to say the latest player to don that Manchester United number 7 shirt and do it justice. I mean, he did it more than justice. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, was the Ballon d'Or winner in 2008 and led us to a Premier League and Champions League double. The real way to prove you're the best team in Europe. I'm not hearing any of this, win the Champions League, you're the best team in Europe, but you haven't won your own domestic league. Get out of here with that. Liverpool and Man City. To be the best team in Europe, win them both in the same season. Anyway, rant over. Cristiano Ronaldo was the last player to really do that shirt justice. Since then, we've had Michael Owen. Of course, he's a Ballon d'Or winner himself, but ultimately we got him in the latter stages of an injury-hit career. And whilst he showed some good moments, I'm sure you all remember that last gasp goal against Manchester City, where he won us the game. It was really uninspiring for Michael Owen. He was really a bench player, to be brutally honest. Of course, then we brought in Antonio Valencia to the number 7 shirt, and he was a good, solid player for Manchester United, but he didn't have that stardust that some of the previous number 7s have had for Manchester United. The less said about Angel Di Maria, the best, but he came with a very high reputation at the time. Clearly, he didn't want to be at the club, and he definitely did not deserve that number 7 shirt. I mean, Real Madrid got rid of him. We should have known from the fact that Real Madrid wanted to get rid of him that, there was something not quite right about that player. Anyway, of course, we sold him a season later, and the number 7 shirts eventually fell to Alexis Sanchez. And Alexis Sanchez is arguably an even bigger flop than Angel Di Maria. Came from Arsenal with a very high reputation. He was one of the Premier League's best players. The guy died overnight. Well, his talent died overnight. Hopefully he can rekindle it in Italy. I wish him all the best, but ultimately it's a good job that we've got rid of him this summer. The wage bill was just a mind-blowingly stupid decision by Ed Woodward and the board. But like I said in my other video, I commend Ed Woodward for getting him out and potentially distributing his wages that we would have been paying to Alexis Sanchez into this Jadon Sancho deal. Anyway, it looks like we're getting Jadon Sancho in. He wears number 7 for Borussia Dortmund. And of course, it's likely he'll wear the number 7 for Manchester United. But this is the difference between Jadon Sancho and the rest of the players we just mentioned. Michael Owen was never brought in to be a direct replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo. When Cristiano Ronaldo left, the emphasis, the focal point that he moved more to Wayne Rooney, who was, of course, one of the focal points of the CR7 team, the 2008-2009 team. But ultimately, he was now the ultimate focus point, with Tevez leaving that summer with Ronaldo as well, and obviously Berbatov coming in. Michael Owen was never getting in ahead of Berbatov and Rooney that season. Antonio Valencia was number 7 at the beginning of Manchester United's post-Fergie decline. And of course, like I said, he just didn't have that stardust, that talent. Memphis Depay just simply didn't live up to his potential, and of course fell out of favour after Van Gaal was sacked and didn't really fit into Mourinho's plans. Now he's doing quite well at Lyon, and you have to wonder if we could have really brought out his potential. Angel Maria just didn't want to be here, and of course Van Gaal's style at the side didn't really suit many attacking players that Manchester United had at their disposal. Who on earth knows what happened to Alexis Sanchez? Jose Mourinho's part of the bus style probably didn't suit him. He probably suits a more fluid style, like a Man City style. You can only suspect he would have been more successful at Man City. He wanted to play on the left where it wasn't a problem position for us because we had Rashford and Martial. He's even being muted as a Jadon Sancho replacement at Borussia Dortmund. Don't forget, we have first option and a release clause on Jadon Sancho. So you never know. We could do business with both. I know that's incredibly unlikely, but Memphis Depay was a talented player, like I said, just didn't live up to his potential. Alexis Sanchez both occupying that left, and he seemed to refuse to play on that right-hand side, that problem position that we have had since Cristiano Ronaldo. Nani did fill in well for a few years on that right-hand side, but was incredibly inconsistent. But we haven't had a good right-sided right forward for a long time. But in Jadon Sancho, what we have is a player that's proven it in a top league, at a top club where the pressure is on. Dortmund Stadium and the atmosphere there is incredible. Jadon Sancho is an England international and has been performing. He's only 20 years old. He's got the courage to move to another league. You know, this player has the right mental attributes to take that number 7, as well as the technical and ability and talent, and is a typical wide player that Manchester United fans adore. He has that stardust that the United number 7 shirt deserves, and this is the crux of why Jadon Sancho will break the Manchester United number 7 shirt curse. He is joining a team in its ascendancy, a young, hungry team that is jam-packed with attacking talent. Behind him, he'll have the likes of Paul Pogba, a world-class midfielder, and Bruno Fernandes supplying him with passes, as well as looking up the field to see the likes of Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, and even Mason Greenwood coming off the bench. And not only is this a team in the ascendancy and doing well, he will be filling the problem position and thus making us far stronger on that right-hand side than what we previously were. So he's already going to be an improvement on what we've got on that right-hand side. Mason Greenwood's done a fantastic job, but it's obvious he is not a right-sided forward. So accumulating all these reasons, it's clear to me that Jadon Sancho is going to break that Manchester United number 7 shirt curse. He is most likely going to be a club record, looking at around £100 million, which obviously breaks the record we spent for Pogba. But with the front four that we'll have in Martial, Rashford, Greenwood and Sancho, we have one of the best attacking units in Europe without a doubt, and it's young, exciting and fast. Really, really fast. Do Manchester United need to add another dimension to the kind of players we have in that attacking unit? Let me know down in the comment section who you would add beyond Sancho. Is it Jack Grealish? Is it somebody else? Let me know your thoughts. I look forward to reading them. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you love talking about Manchester United, you will love this channel. Do smash that like button if you think Jadon Sancho is going to lift the Manchester United number 7 curse. Until next time, talk soon.